When you are rolling the scroll up, again, it's important to keep your hands as much as possible on the end rollers, not on the mount nor the painting. So you take your hand and you gently roll the scroll, again, not rubbing against the backing wall, but hanging from the hook, and you're not pulling on it because you don't want the cord at the top to break. So you're rolling it without, but maintaining support of the roller itself in your hands as you roll it in concentric rings. Notice the position of my thumbs. The thumbs are what keep the scroll from telescoping and making it roll symmetrically in concentric rings without going askew. And the thumbs control that for you if placed correctly. I then tighten the scroll a little bit so that the rings are now one on top of another instead of being slightly apart. I move one hand to the center of the scroll. I take my other hand to reach for the Kakejiku stick. I place it securely by the hook, lift the scroll, but maintaining support from the bottom in case I mess that up at the top. Look behind me to make sure there's no pieces of furniture or anything I could hit by mistake, and take the scroll vertically down. I move my hands back again to the end rollers and continue the rolling process. I move it back to the center once again and wrap it around the scroll to the right, to my right, in concentric rings, till I get to the point where there's about that much string left. And I wrap it over the hanging string and under to make a loop. Then I take that loop and tuck it under the supporting string. With the Japanese box, there are small risers carved out to support the end rollers, and you will see that one side is narrower than the other. With the Japanese painting, you can also see that one side is narrower because we have the hanging bar at the top. So this correlates to the opening within the box. So the larger side requires the larger side of the support. So we then place the scroll into the box with the larger side next to the larger side. We replace the outer cover. Then we slide, in this case, the inner box into its silk cover. And then we place that in the outer box. And then we retie the outer box, which requires the loop to come down. The two loose strings, unattached strings, go over between the loop and cross, then are pulled through to basically 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and then simply tied as a bow, making a very flat bow so the box can be easily stored.